Supermed family of pharmacies, your trusted partner in health and wellness for over 30 years, with 8 convenient pharmacies across Eastern Jamaica. Supermed Mall Pharmacy, Supermed New Kingston, Supermed Pepine, Supermed Port Antonio Pharmacies 1 and 2, Claire's St. Mary, Lloyd's St. Thomas, and a convenient drive-through at our Hughenden location where you can get your medication without leaving your car. We're dedicated to providing you with the highest level of care. Experience the difference with Supermed family of pharmacies. Super happy, super healthy.
And you go down and have a good day. Blessing. Supermed.
The Bureau of Standards Jamaica is your conformance testing partner with over 54 years of serving Jamaican businesses. Our world-class lab testing services ensure the safety of your food and commodities that you take to market. We are positioned as a business enabler, driving business development, competitiveness, trade, and ensuring consumer safety. We have 5 times the capacity to test over other local labs, plus 10 labs with accredited tests and calibration. We set the standard that promotes safety to consumers in a number of industries, including food processing, agriculture, and construction, having tested over 57,000 products on average annually and growing.
Hi, my name is Welton Gooden and I'm the Executive Director of the Bureau of Standards. Let us take your products from lab to market.
Every time you are link with a condom, coulda Ozzy, coulda wife, coulda be a random. Do it for your best life.
The time by the Ministry of Health and Wellness is
12 p.m.
It's Monday, February 17, 2025. This is CVM News at noon, and I'm Ramon Gordon. A Kingston man has been sentenced to life in prison after becoming the first person convicted under Jamaica's updated firearms legislation. 33-year-old Dwight Johnson will serve a minimum of 15 years before being eligible for parole. Additionally, he was handed a concurrent sentence of 3 years and 6 months of hard labor. Johnson's conviction stems from a dramatic police operation in July 2023 when officers swooped down on Park Lane. As lawmen closed in, Johnson and a group of men attempted to flee. During the chase, a loaded Glock magazine fell from his possession. He was later found inside a residence hiding. Authorities report that more than 40 persons were convicted under the Firearms Act in 2024 as Jamaica continues to clamp down on gun-related crimes. And a 40-year-old woman, Monique Palmer, has been arrested and charged after attempting to smuggle contraband into the Christiana police station. Palmer was delivering food, toiletries and clothing for her son, Jovan Levy, who's in custody, when a search uncovered ganja, grabber and earphones inside a loaf of bread. Following her arrest, a cell search led to the discovery of 7 other smartphones, a bangaphone and more ganja and grabber. Razors and cigarettes and rolling paper were also found. 14 prisoners were searched, but no prohibited items were found on them. And local government minister Desmond McKenzie says the $56 million renovation of the Buff Bay Market in West Portland is nearing completion. The market is currently undergoing upgrades aimed at improving facilities for both vendors and shoppers. Minister McKenzie has assured that the project will soon be finished, providing a much-needed commercial boost.
What we have done, in fact, is demolish the old structure which existed, and we have now replaced it with a brand new structure. The phase 1 has been completed, this is phase 2 and this has been completed, and phase 3 is now going to turn their attention to the office of the markets manager and to complete the flooring. Now the minister had committed $5 million to ensure that we were able to provide the funding, and the ministry will provide the additional $20 million that is going to be required for the complete renovation of the market. Now, once those funds have been sent to the MC, I'm expecting that they will move now quickly as possible to ensure that before Christmas, before the middle of the year, before Independence, because this was one of the markets that was chosen to be renovated when Jamaica celebrated its 50th year of independence. So we would want to see if in this year, independence, that we'll be able to fully open back the Buff Bay market for the use of vendors in the area.
And the president of the Association of Local Government Authorities of Jamaica, ALGAJ, is addressing concerns over financial reports within the organization. At a recent Clarendon municipal meeting, People's National Party members strongly challenged him to table the documents. However, he insists reports were made available.
On the matter of the financial reports, it was explained to Councillor Barneswell before the meeting that we have all the other reports. They would have been approved and passed by the executive body at our regular meetings. And so the only one that will be presented to the members that day would have been the last year report. But we had all of them there, and they had a chance, they had an opportunity to question any report because they were right there with us. I said it to the meeting, that, and I asked 3 times if there were any questions on the financial report, because Mr. Samuels, who put the report together, who incidentally is a former chief financial officer at the Clarendon Municipal Corporation, and he had every statement there and would answer any question. And I clearly asked all of that. But now to come out and to say all these things is really bothering.
The bloodletting continues on the nation's roads, with the latest fatality in a section of Kingston early Sunday morning. Among the dead, three friends who were trapped in the vehicle that slammed into a tree before exploding. Nika Lewis reports.
The streets of Kingston ran red Sunday morning after several lives were lost in another fatal crash. This time 3 men, all from Allman Town addresses, the eldest being in his 30s. Locals claim the men were part of a group of 7 who had just returned home from a party, but fueled by their desire to curb hunger, all except one went back into the streets. Their preference, a nearby fast food joint. However, the quick spin from their home to the eatery would end in death.
The police reports on this 16th day of February, for yesterday, announced an absolute disaster on our roads, where 3 young people died, 33, 21, and 19, in a single vehicle collision early this morning. This brings into very sharp focus the fact that our roads are dangerous because people are driving much too fast.
He says excessive speeding has been linked to Sunday's tragedy in which the vehicle mangled along Moresco Road soon burst into flames. Locals managed to rescue 4, now said to be hospitalized.
With the fact that 14 pedestrians have died also, and 12 motorcyclists. The improvement in the motorcyclists compared to last year, 20, but a significant increase in the number of pedestrians who are dying. All of this together means that we are losing far too many of our people unnecessarily on our roads. So far, 47 persons have died for this year, and for this month, 17 persons have died. This is not good. We need to redouble our efforts to make sure that people just slow down in this country. The police are working hard, but drivers have to get to the program. If you slow down, you save your life and save the lives of other people.
The men's death must be seen as a warning to all road users, according to the medical doctor, who insists road safety advocates and law enforcement alone cannot reduce the carnage on the nation's roads.
3 dead in one crash is a serious matter. And it's signal to the entire country that this matter of road safety, even though we are doing better than last year, it's still a serious national problem that all of us will have to take heed, and as they say in Jamaica, take sleep and mark death. We need to do better.
Nika Lewis, CVM News.
With the dry season upon us, Farmers in Clarendon are already feeling the pinch. It's why councillors are advocating for more resources for the municipal corporation to address the issues worrying the farming community. Courtney Lewis reports.
Drought continues to plague farmers across Clarendon, and with rapid climate change, the concern becomes even more prevalent. A municipal council meeting saw members appealing for greater address to the farmers' plight.
The drought has become more acute every year. It's destroying fields now. And the question is drought recognized as a disaster? And if so, why are we not making any preparation for drought as we do for the hurricane season and other disasters?
Farmers in the hills often suffer due to a lack of potable water. The Chapelton councillor was not the only one concerned. Councillor Clive Mundell expressed the need for funds to be consistently allocated to greater disaster management.
I don't think that being here, we should be writing the minister to ask for an allocation. I think that it should be in place in the national budget because this is an ongoing crisis that will face every year, and I think we should be better prepared.
Mundell pressed the desire for funds to be directed towards the municipal corporation instead of broad-based programs.
If the allocation doesn't come to the council, then you know that we don't benefit. And most of the farmers in our area would not have benefited if it doesn't come to the council. So, we need to have a holistic program.
But the mayor says in addition to government programs to help farmers, he has also written to a number of ministries for assistance.
I'm expecting to have response from them in short order as it relates to funding being made available to help, to assist as it relates to the condition that we're facing.
Courtney Lewis for CVM News.
A local heart health expert is reshaping the conversation on stress while emphasizing key ways to manage it. Cardiologist Dr. Mark Husang shared his perspective this morning on Sunrise's morning checkup, offering insights into stress reduction and heart health.
So everybody gets stressed, okay? And stress is okay because that's one of the things that evolution has helped us to survive. Because, if the lion is coming or whatever, adrenaline rush and you need to get out of there.
Get out of dodge.
Right.
Yes.
So stress is important and is an important part of survival. But chronic stress is not.
True.
So for that one instance where you need to get away from that lion or tiger, sure, great. But if you're in that state all the time, that's not good.
Problem.
Because when you're under stress, your heart rate goes up, your blood pressure goes up, and sometimes it can lead to other habits. For example, when people are stressed, they smoke. So they may
drink.
So more smoking, more alcohol.
Or can't sleep.
And also eating.
With us, our discussion segment is next.
The Carpet Store. We bring comfort to every step with flooring that blends softness and style. From carpets and rugs to durable vinyl flooring and expert installation services, we have everything you need to transform your space. And when it's time for a refresh, our carpet and upholstery cleaning service brings your flooring back to life. Visit us at 18 Dunbarton Avenue, Kingston. The Carpet Store, because you deserve the best.
A top 3 contender all season, Mobay United look to continue their good form in 2025 as they host Tivoli Gardens in Monday match night. Monday, February 17 at the Montego Bay Sports Complex. Kickoff is set for 7:45 p.m. The boys from Mobay want to keep the pressure on the leaders. Tivoli, on the other hand, came out the wrong side of an 8-goal thriller in their last Monday match night outing. Keep your eyes glued to this one. We could see goals galore. It's Monday match night, February 17. Kickoff at 7:45 p.m. live on CVM TV.
Monday match night, powered by Sunshine Snacks and ABC Electrical.
Welcome back. It's time for our discussion segment. Road safety in Jamaica remains a major concern despite a 14% drop in fatalities last year. According to the Island Traffic Authority, 365 people died in road crashes in 2024, down from 425 in 2023. While this signals progress, challenges of course remain. To discuss the outlook for 2025, we're joined by Dante Matthews, Manager of Corporate Communications and Public Relations at the Island Traffic Authority. Dante, again, welcome.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me.
Sure thing. Now, road fatalities, like we said, it declined by 14% in 2024. What do you attribute this improvement to? Because it is an improvement.
All right. I think it's a collaborative approach with the different stakeholders. You know, the police did their enforcement. We have the agencies with their public education and engineering aspect. It's a whole of society approach. So different persons would have come together to promote road safety when it comes to motorcyclists, pedestrians, and private motor vehicle drivers, who are the top three categories of road users that we realize are dying on our roadways.
Right. Now, despite the decrease, Dante, 365 people still died. What are the biggest road safety concerns right now?
All right. So we still have an...
Mr. Matthews? Look like we're having some technical difficulties there. We're talking road safety with Corporate Communications Manager at the Island Traffic Authority, Dante Matthews. We're discussing the latest statistics out of last year and exploring the outlook for 2025. Sir Matthews, are you back with us?
Yes.
We're talking about the biggest challenges before you lost you face for road safety currently.
All right.
Still having some technical difficulties there. But like I said, we're talking road safety here on CVM News at noon. We're going for a quick break. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Get tiles and get creative with your floors, walls, and all the spaces in between. Our knowledgeable sales consultants are happy to help create your beautiful finish with the latest designs in first quality porcelain, wood look, vinyl, mosaics, natural stones, and countertops. At Creative, you will get every tile you need for your residential or commercial projects. Creative Building Finishes, your one-stop shop for everything tiles. Visit our showroom at 5 Red Hills Road or call 876-929-5553. Get tiles, get creative.
Watch the exclusive broadcast on CVM as the Jamaica Tourist Board proudly presents the annual Golden Tourism Awards ceremony. This prestigious event is dedicated to honoring tourism workers who have served 50 years or more in the industry. In addition to recognizing long-standing contributions, we will also highlight hotel partners who have played a pivotal role in the growth of the industry. Tune in Wednesday, February 19 at 8 p.m. and be part of the celebration of these golden achievements.
Welcome back. You're watching CVM News at noon, and we're joined, like I said, by the Corporate Communications Manager at the ITA, Dante Matthews. And before the break, we were discussing the biggest road safety concerns right now, Dante. Let's hear them.
Yes. All right. So we recognize that speeding continues to be the #1 cause of a lot of our fatalities, followed by pedestrians walking or standing out in the middle of the road and drivers failing to keep to the proper traffic lane. We're also seeing that our males continue to be the gender contributing to a lot of our crashes and fatalities. So far for this year, we have lost 48 lives on our roadways. And when we compare this to the data last year, this is a 4% decline, because last year this time we would have had 50 persons who would have died on our roadways. So we still have a lot of work to do, and we are looking to work with all our partners, all our stakeholders, to ensure that we drive the message of road safety home.
Dante, I know you're not a prophet, but you just said that there was a decline over last year. Is the ITA assuming that there will be a continuing of that trend into this year?
That's what we want. We want a further reduction in road fatalities this year.
Fantastic. Talk to me a little about the ITA's role in the campaign for road safety. What are some of your most pressing initiatives coming forward?
All right, so definitely when we look at the data, we recognize that our young people are accounting for a lot of the fatalities, right? So we have an initiative in our schools at the primary level, secondary, and even tertiary levels. We have the Learner Driver Education Program because we want to equip our young people with the skills needed to be better drivers when they leave high school, when they leave universities. We also do pedestrian safety in schools as well, in primary schools, where we ensure that the children know how to walk on the roadway, how to cross, all of that. We also have a new series on our social media platform called Breaking Point, and this is a series that looks at the different hotspots across the island. Last year, we would have identified over 50 crash hotspots, and so we'll be shedding light on these hotspots and giving road users tips as to how they can navigate these roadways. Of course, we continue with tips on our main causes. So last year, we would have identified the